Hi, I'm Bill from CJ Pony Parts. I'm here again with Angel from Pedders Suspension. Now, last time you were out, put a killer coilover setup on this 2016 GT. I mean, the stance is a million times better. Car handles amazing, drives well. Now we actually want to improve it a little bit further with your sway bar. Tell us about this front sway bar.
Well, this is a three-way adjustable 35mm tubular bar, and it fits all 15 current Mustangs.
The V6, Shelby,
V6, V8,
doesn't matter.
EcoBoost, etc. Yeah.
And this will be a direct replacement, uses the factory end links?
Yeah, factory end links. We do supply new bushes, obviously new bracketry, but yeah, factory hardware otherwise.
Okay, start with the installation.
All right, great.
For this installation, with a lift or a jack and jack stands, 1/2-inch ratchet, 18mm socket, at least 12 inches of extensions, torque wrench, 17mm wrench, and an 18mm wrench. Angel's going to handle the wrenching. I'm going to walk you through the process. And the first thing you want to do is remove your cold air kit. Now, our car had an aftermarket kit. Your car probably does as well. So we didn't get to show you that process, but just take it off so you can see the actual bolts. There's 4 bolts that hold the brackets onto the subframe. One is going to be accessible from that side, and you'll be able to get 2 from this side. The 4th one we'll have to get from the wheel well. That was one you can easily see. The second one you can sort of see is back underneath the alternator. Again, we'll have to get that one from the wheel well. Now, the 2 on the passenger side are a little harder to see, but you can actually get to both of them from the engine bay. Now we're going to remove the sway bar. If you have a factory sway bar, you use an 18 wrench and a 17 wrench. We have the Pedders ones, so we have to use a socket and a wrench. And then repeat the process on the other side. Okay, now we're ready to remove the sway bar. This is the hardest part of the installation. It will come out, I promise you, but you have to kind of twist it, bend it, go up and down. It is definitely a 2-person job to get this thing out, but it will come out. Now our Pedders bar will be a little bit easier to put in because we don't have to put the brackets on until it's on the car. We want to make sure the orientation is correct. Make sure the ends are the same way, because you definitely don't want to do this twice. Now we can put on the new bar. Now put the new bar in the same way the old one came out, from behind the wheel over the control arm, and start fishing it through. All right, now we're going to install the bushings and the brackets. You can do this from the top or from the side, whichever's easier for you. Now we're going to install the end link. We're going to use the center hole, which will be neutral. We'll get this on loose for now, then we'll install the bolts in the brackets, and then lastly come back and tighten these down. All right, now we still gotta put the 1 bolt in from down here. We wanna get them all 4 hand tight, then we come back and tighten up the end links. All right, once they're hand tight, go back and tighten them down. Then torque these bolts down to 50 foot-pound. All right, now the final step is to tighten up the end links. And your installation is finished. Angel, thanks again for coming out. I mean, the Pedders suspension totally changed this car.
Thanks for having me, Bill.
As far as the sway bars go, we do suggest replacing both. You can do the front or the rear separately, but doing both at the same time is going to give you the best performance overall. As far as the installation goes, figure what, about 2 hours for the front bar, maybe an hour for the rear, and you'll be back on the road in no time.